Welcome everyone, my name is Elizabeth Harper and this is my bag of crystals. So in a moment I'm going to dip my hand into the bag and take a crystal for all of us. I'm going to read the color and the crystal and the message that's for all of us, that's influencing our month ahead. Then I'm going to invite you to select either number 1, 2 or 3, and again I will be dipping my hand into the bag. What you can do is see if you can intuit what the crystal is or maybe what the color is, and the way to intuit sometimes is just to feel it in your body. See if you can feel it in one of your chakras, where that color is, where that crystal is in your body. Let me know in the comments if you intuited the crystal or the color. Okay, are you ready? So I'm going to dip my hand into the bag, see what we get. Okay, so see if you can intuit what the crystal is. I think I know what this is. All right. So this isn't a crystal. This is a piece of, I know, it's not quite, it's kind of cheating, isn't it? This is a piece of Sedona rock. So Sedona is an area in the United States that is really connected with crystals. It's an area where there are lots of vortexes. There's a vortex energy that is very powerful, and when I went there, I took this piece of stone, this piece of rock from one of the vortexes. And the vortexes move either counterclockwise or clockwise depending on what the energy is you need to release or bring in. So with this, with the Sedona rock, what I'm actually seeing is kind of like, they're not drawings at all, but it almost makes me feel like there are little drawings in this rock. So I feel as if you are getting ready to get started, to move, to make a movement. So it could be that you're moving home, it could be that you are changing job, that you are beginning to move in the direction of your life purpose. It also feels like maybe moving towards something which is a goal. So it could be that you've had this vision for your life and now you're going to start moving towards it. So this is great because, you know, later in the month, Mercury goes retrograde, and I feel that even though that Mercury is going to be retrograde, if you chose this, there's almost a sense of that's going to help you to fly. That retrograde motion, not for most people, is going to help you to fly. That's the feeling with this particular stone. It's almost like a spring. So when I see it, it's like the spring is wound round and it's going to start jumping up. So this is a great month. So for all of us that's watching this, fabulous. We're going to have that working with the Mercury retrograde, and it could just be that we are going within to find that vision and really tap in to the energy we need to manifest that vision. Okay, so now it's your turn to choose either number 1, 2 or 3. Use your intuition, and you can skip forward in the video if you want to your number. Remember to let me know in the comments below if you intuited the color or the crystal as well. Okay, let's get started. Okay, number 1, are you ready? So start intuiting what the color of the crystal is. Oops, dear, I dropped it back in the bag there. Okay, this is one I only just put in. It's a piece of blue john, and it's from Derbyshire in England, an area that it's actually the first crystal that I picked up, or I knew of, or I connected with when I was a very young child, because we went to the Blue John Caverns. And it's just beautiful. It has this kind of purpley blue, and it's almost like a apothecary blue. So I feel as if it's saying that there is something deep within your subconscious that is coming up. So it could be that information is coming up. It could be that something is coming up to be healed. It could be that an idea is coming up, or a solution to a problem is coming up. Whatever it is, it feels like you've been digging deep for this and you've been waiting for it to come to the surface. So I feel as if for me that would be an idea, but for you it can be anything. It could be an idea, it could be a message even that you've needed from your own soul. I also feel with this, because it links in with my memories, that this is about memories from your childhood, or memories that are happy memories, maybe from the first time that you did something, first time that you met someone, first time you connected to something. This beautiful blue color is the indigo vibration of the third eye. So there is a connection to vision and having a vision for your life. But with the third eye, sometimes it can be about multitasking, because the third eye kind of looks at lots of different things, like, oh yes, I can do this, I can do that, I can do the other. So with the fluorite, it's a piece of fluorite, blue John fluorite. It's bringing in lots of ideas, but you will be very busy this month, actually physically doing things. But I also feel like you are making plans for your future, especially over the next 6 months. Blue Jean is called Blue Jean because it's French for bleu Jean. So it's blue, Jean is yellow. So it has yellow in it as well. So that blue is communication, and then the yellow is, it's almost like letting go of fear in order to move forward. So this month you are going to decide to do something. You're going to let go of your fear and you're going to say, okay, this is what I'm going to be doing. It also has a great effect on cell regeneration as well. So I feel like if you've had a health problem, then this is going to help you to heal, especially with that indigo blue. You can have a vision of healing. It also brings in, I feel like it brings in a help in a relationship. So I feel like there's a reconnection with a relationship. So going back to that memory energy, there is a sense of bridging of time, of bridging a connection with a relationship that maybe just fell away into the past and now it's coming back again. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come up. I feel like there's been some sorrow, and so with this, it's going to help you to heal that sorrow. Blue is a color of peace. So feel that you are coming into a place of peace this month. Okay, number 2, are you ready? See if you can intuit what the crystal is. Oh, no wonder. So this is a piece of angelite. That's why it gave me a little shiver. So it's connecting to the divine, connecting to the angels. Of course, angelite, it's a very soft stone, has a little bit of white that's moving through it as well, and brown. I feel almost like that when I'm looking at it. It's that image, that painting of 2 fingers coming together. So I feel that you are connecting to the angels, you are connecting to the divine, you are connecting to those that have passed into spirit, you are connecting to your gifts. Particularly, there's a very strong sense of you connecting to your gifts, and you may find yourself developing an interest in math, in numbers, in astrology, etc. with this particular stone. It takes you to a higher vibration. It makes you think about how the universe was created, how the mechanics of the universe are working. So there's a sense of philosophy is coming up for you this month, and you may find yourself asking lots of questions, but because of this beautiful pale blue, you will receive the answers in an environment where there is peace. So in a meditation, in a meditative state, you won't find it driving along probably unless you're in a peaceful state, so or in a crowded room. It's unlikely you're going to find those answers in a crowded room. You're more likely to find it when you are at peace and connected with your angels. This is saying that there's a lot of angelic energy around you. So if you've needed help, if you feel like you have been lost, then your angels want you to know they are there with you, guiding you, supporting you, and helping and loving you as well. So ask them for their help. They are there, but they need to be asked. They don't step in, they just need that. They need you to ask them to come forward, to step in, to help you, and they will be there. They're there already. I feel as if there is a book that you are going to find that's going to have either a message for you or it's going to have some information for you that will help you with your next step. This is saying that also that there's going to be a brotherhood, there's going to be a sisterhood, there's going to be a connection to others. There's networking that comes with blue. But I feel that this is like finding your tribe or finding a strong bond with others that have the same or similar interests. I also feel one last thing is that you are going to find the truth about something, and it could be about yourself, it could be about someone else, or it could be about how the universe was made. There's a divine energy that's there. This makes me smile just holding it. This feels, and it relaxes me. So it feels like this is just a lovely month for you, opening up, lots of questions answered. Ask for help from your guides and they will give it to you. Okay, number 3, are you ready? Intuit what the crystal is, what the color is, etc. Okay, so this is a piece of clear quartz crystal. So this is a little, it's not as clear as some of them could be. It has a little bit of a, it's almost, you know, when you wash a window and it still has that little bit of wet on it, so that it hasn't quite cleared yet. And so when I'm looking at this, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling almost as if you don't quite have the clarity yet that you would like. You're still trying to figure something out. You're still trying to get some information that you've needed and you haven't quite gotten that yet. And you still can't quite see where you're going. But this stone says that you will see where you're going. The potential is there. It's almost like you need to clear that vision. So you might want to meditate on your third eye, on your vision, on your future for the next 5 or 10 years. And imagine that it's a window that you're looking through. And imagine cleaning that window. And that might help you to see a little bit clearer, have a deeper perception as well. Quartz amplifies. So if you focus on something positive, it will amplify it. If you focus on something negative, it will amplify it. So this is asking you to take great care of what you are focusing on, where you put your attention. Where attention goes, energy flows, as you no doubt know. So put your attention on the positive. Start saying affirmations. Anything that you want in your life, say an affirmation for it. You don't have to believe it. Eventually it will come into your consciousness and it will become something that is a part of your everyday life. Maybe not in the way you anticipate at this moment. But if you just put it out there, then the universe will conspire to help you. So when I'm looking at this, one last thing that I'm feeling is that the ice, it's almost like a piece of ice, like the ice is going to break. And so I feel as if you may have been a little bit lonely, or you may have been out on your own, or it may have been that you have had beliefs or ideas or desires that maybe nobody else has had, or that you've been looking for a relationship and that relationship has not yet connected yet. You haven't had the relationship that you've wanted. I feel that this is going to be an icebreaker month for you. Something is going to shift, something is going to melt, something is going to break open so that you can either realize what it is you need to do, or it's almost like you are invited to be part of the community. That's the sense of it. You suddenly find that you belong. There's a sense of belonging that comes up with this particular stone for you. I love that. Okay, that's it for this month's Crystal ColorScope. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Share it with your friends and your community. And remember to let me know in the comments below if the messages resonated and if you intuited your crystal and your color. I will see you next month. Lots of coloricious blessings to you. Bye.